Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy RC the Great. We are back with another video, another freelance tutorial for you guys. This freelance is one that I've been using with my budget team that you see on the screen right now. Bunch of amethyst players. In the higher tier cards are usually just rewards. I use Scoring Unlimited and play some fun games with this team. See if I can get some W's and run some good offense. But I also use my main team with this offense. And this offense is crazy effective against on ball or off ball with a team that has good passers and good slashers. We will be talking about some players you can add to your team to make this offense effective later on. But just need to say, if you're new to the channel, definitely hit that subscribe button. If you're a returner, I appreciate you. We're on the road to 1,000 subs. Let's get it. All right, we already covered how to call freelance in my last freelance video. So you're gonna go through, select your freelance, and we're looking for freelance 1, aka the Princeton Chin, which has been in multiple 2Ks and finally brought back to 2K19 a little bit ago. It's one of my favorites to call, and we're gonna be going through the center option for the next couple plays, showing you how to utilize the center in this, which is the kind of the best option to me. But we'll go through each option as we go through, as you guys know, and break each one down. The first thing you want to notice is when you get up the court, you're going to have a 4 out, 1 in. You're going to have 2 wings on the extended elbows, 2 guards or forwards up top, and then your center is going to park right in the middle. Once you dump the ball to the middle to that center, you're going to get a double backdoor cut from the 2 that were at the top of the key. That's your first look. You're trying to hit those guys off of that cut, but if you can't get it to them, you're looking for a double screen right here. As you see Draymond Green coming around the opposite forward to get himself a wide open shot on the key, at the top of the key, or on the wing actually, off of that double screen, which is a great option to go to as well. Again, now we're looking at that backdoor cut. You get it to bowl in the middle. That backdoor cut is nasty against denied defense, against off ball, against on ball. Your opponent's really gonna have to be good at switching around to stop this from happening. All right, let's go over it one more time. Same thing, we're gonna get to the same spot on the court. Get the ball inside to Manute. You see the double backdoor cut. Simmons breaks open. The defense is too small to help out. And we get an easy basket inside. And those are the looks you kind of want to get. It's obviously Ben Simmons way bigger, but this does also work with other guards. But let me show you the key to making this play work even better. Make sure, if you're a MyTeam player, that your center has Lob City Passer. Put that on gold. I'm putting it on Manute Bol because his passing is not very great. Why? Because he's horrible at passing, one, but I want to put it on him because just in case I want to throw the alley-oop up. Now, as you can see, we're going to go through the same option. And now when I get this backdoor cut, I'm looking to throw an alley-oop, and that gold Lob City Passer badge is going to help that happen, because otherwise it could lead to a bad pass. It can go out of bounds unless you have a good passer at your center position. So that gold Lob City Passer badge is going to help. As you can see right there, Draymond Green on that backdoor cut. Easy lob if your opponent does not know how to defend this. If they're going to stand there and defend you and stay on their center, it's not going to work. If they're going to be off ball somewhere else, it's not going to work. They have to be good at switching all around the court to be able to stop this offense. All right, let's move on to a different option on what happens if you actually bring the ball up to the wing. As you can see, when you come up the court and you push your defender to the corner, you're gonna get 2 options: pass to the corner or give it into the center again. For this option, we're gonna give it into the center from the wing this time. And as you can see, now the player at the top of the key hits that backdoor cut, and we throw an alley-oop up there for them. So again, you're able to push your teammate over to the corner. He clears space for you. Now you have an option to give it to him or your center. Once you give it to the center, the player at the top of the key is giving you a backdoor cut for another alley-oop or backdoor cut option. All right, now there are going to be times that backdoor cut's not open. What if it's not open? Not everything is always definite. If they shut that down, if that happens, you're now getting an opposite side screen to open up your player that was in the corner. So you get a down screen for him, and then he pops open for an easy shot. All right, now there's going to be times that you want to get the ball up the court, and you're actually just going to get it to the wing, that extended elbow. And you still get backdoor cuts off of that. So you saw Eddie Jones go around his backdoor screen. He didn't get it, but then Manute Bol gets the ball, and Ben Simmons cuts right off the back of him, opening himself up for an easy dunk in the lane. Easy buckets, just how we like them. Now again, we're gonna come up the court. We're gonna swing the ball over to Eddie Jones instead of getting it right to Manute. Once that happens, you swing it over to the wing again. You see the backdoor cut, the defense takes it away, and now you are open at the middle of the paint for an easy shot. Your center dominates that area, so he sets a good screen here. The defense has to actually help out on that backdoor cut, or else I'm going to get an easy basket, opening me up for an easy jump shot right in the middle of the lane. Look at how many assists in this game, even though against the computer, Manute Bol with 12 assists. But let's move on to a better offensive team and better offensive player. And this is the dude, or somebody like it, Jokic to work to, but the passing stats on your center, if they are this high, it is going to be incredibly difficult to defend this offense. And especially with his Hall of Fame dimer, because every pass can lead to a bucket. And you obviously also want guys out there that can slash to the basket, catch alley-oops, finish at the rim. Guys like Giannis, Wade, Tracy McGrady, people that are going to finish strong at the basket. That's pretty obvious, but it definitely had to be mentioned. You don't want, JJ Redick running this unless you're playing against a very weak defensive team. But another thing you can do is put a guy like Patrick Ewing out there who's going to also, be pretty dominant in the post. He's not going to have the passing that Sabonis has, but he's still going to be dominant. But this passing that Sabonis has out there, it just makes it incredibly hard to defend because he can throw accurate passes from any position. So that's why I like to run this when he's in the game, because it just makes him much more effective as an offensive player. He just puts everything right on point. A little earlier in the game, or in the video, we talked about what happens when the ball goes to the wing, but we still have not talked about what happens when it goes to the corner. So as you can see, when the ball gets to the corner, you still get another backdoor cut that enables you to open up for an alley-oop. Now, I will say that these passes are not always going to be there, but it's the threat of that pass that makes it incredibly effective. The threat that you always have an opportunity for a backdoor cut for an alley-oop is going to keep off-ballers at bay, right? So you see, the backdoor cut was actually stopped this time. Same option, but now if that doesn't work, you're getting a cross screen at the foul line or at the extended key for the opposite wing. So right here, Giannis cuts backdoor, he gets stuffed. Right away, Sabonis is going over to set that screen for McGrady. McGrady gets a little bit of space. He has that Hall of Fame limitless deep range deadeye. It's going to be splash. This time up the court, we're going to the wing again. We're trying to get that backdoor cut to Giannis. As you can see, it did not work out. Once we get the ball into Sabonis again, another opportunity for a backdoor cut. Once you pass the ball, just think of it this way. When you pass the ball, there's going to be a backdoor cut happening. Definitely understand all of the options. It can get a little bit confusing. Definitely practice these in domination however you can. But one key thing is when you pass the ball, there's going to be a backdoor cut. So you see Giannis cleared out. Once he wasn't able to get his, I get it over to Sabonis. Now T-Mac is setting Wade a backdoor screen, and Giannis is getting a down screen over for him if I wanted to kick it out for three. Defense steps up. Wade has the clear lane to the basket. Another easy alley-oop. Alright, this next option we're going to go over, I created myself, and it was specifically to beat people that play full court off-ball defense or try to meet you at half court and steal the ball. So you're going to be looking to get the ball up to your center immediately before any play break happens. And this clears everybody out, and now you have a one-on-one situation with one cutter with a dominant center against another center. So if they're playing off-ball, you're going to cook the computer. You already know that. But if they're playing on-ball, you still have a good chance at scoring. You're going to make them play defense on your center because now you have the whole lane to yourself. And this happens because you make the pass right up to your center before anything else happens. And this is a good way if somebody's pressuring you to beat that. You get the ball up the court quick, get it to your center. Okay, the last thing we're going over before we get into some unlimited gameplay is what happens on a missed shot or a steal. So you're not going to get the normal, play breaks. You're going to get a ball screen that leads you into a 5-out pick and fade or pick and roll action off of a steal or off of a missed shot. You can still get into your normal offense. You can still break the normal points, but you have to let the screen go through first. If it doesn't work, then it'll get you back into the normal freelance. So you get up the court, you see Giannis stands over on that extended wing. He's going to be setting me a ball screen, and then he is going to roll to the basket. I can make him fade by using a directional pass. Once he sets the screen, watch Sabonis clear out. So now it's 5 out on a screen and roll because everybody's cleared out. Once that initial screen is made, I can either go to the basket, McGrady cuts to the basket, and now Giannis is inside for an easy basket. We've gone through every option, but now it's time to test it against a human opponent in Unlimited. And look at the Galaxy Opal Wilt out there. Chris Webber, Pink Diamond J.R. Smith, West Unsell Player of the Month, and Isaiah Thomas. Obviously, it's a good opponent. Let's see if it works. And right off the bat, you notice he's an off-baller. And not just any off-baller, the off-baller that stays on the center the whole time. So we call the freelance. I get it into Sabonis. He's late on his steal attempt, and I get an easy alley-oop up to Giannis. Coming up the court again, trying a different branch off. Get it over to the corner, seeing if we can get some backdoor cuts going. All the backdoor cuts are covered. I'm trying to hit Bird over there. He's trying to read it. Curry pops open because of the mismatches and the switches, because he's staying on one player, so he's not switching on to his assignments correctly. Then we're off to the races, a little fast break action. Not all points are scored on the freelance. Remember, just because you're running the freelance, you still want to call plays, you still want to run the fast break, you still want to play a regular style offense. But again, that freelance gives us a nice 4 out, 1 in, enabling these backdoor cuts to happen. All right, now remember we talked about making that early entry pass into the center to clear it out and make them have to defend you. I know he's on his center, he stays on it, but now he has to defend me. I know how to use my triple threat movement. I get by him for an easy basket. Now this time we're off of a missed shot. Remember, off the missed shot, you're not going in directly into the freelance. He's rushing. I know Sabonis is going to be out on the wing and not in the middle because I know what's happening in the freelance. I get an easy 3-point shot. Now we're getting it into Sabonis again. We get the backdoor cut and Steph Curry goes up for the jam. Definitely not the most realistic thing ever, but we'll take it. All right, again, we're getting it into Sabonis. We got the double backdoor cuts, but nothing's open. We're waiting for Giannis to come around. We get a nice double screen. Green for Giannis. That's cash. One more time for me. Now we're getting it over to the wing. Still looking for those back doors. We don't get it. This time we get it in a Sabonis. T-Max covered on the back door, but now Curry's popping out for the corner, and you know that's cash. One more time up the court. We got our bench in the game this time. We got Patrick Ewing in the game. We get it over to Ewing. Ewing's trying to find somebody cutting. We can't get somebody open. Once again, Pippen comes over the corner. He tries to rush out and defend. We hit the deep fadeaway, and that is all she wrote. He gets upset. He quits the game. Once again, we got a rage quitting off-baller. Good game to you, but it's all good. This is why we break down these plays. This is why we run freelances. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate the subscribers. We're getting closer to 1,000. 1K on the way. Let's get it. All right. Peace.